Finally made it out of Sam's Club. I don't know whose idea was it. Well, anyway, first of all, it's Warren. I'm back again, everyone. Greetings to each and every one of you. Um, I don't go live enough on Facebook, although I do on a couple other little platforms. Uh, it's kind of starting to slow down for me now because I'm finding myself so busy that I need to get a lot of stuff done by mid-November because it's time to start relaxing and thinking about the holiday season. So basically, I'm at the Sam's Club over down out here in Douglasville, and apparently they thought it would be a good idea to, right there at the register, okay, right there behind the register where they got all the snacks, they thought it would be a good idea to turn the, let's just say they had it going, I'll tell y'all in a minute. We're going to start that conversation over because I want to be right on this. Let's just say if you walk in the store and you looking straight back, everything behind the register was pointing straight back. So they decided to turn everything where it could have been, I'm just going to say north to south. They turned all the goods and services east to west. But by doing that, they cut off the amount of people that can line up behind each other. So now there's this big mass confusion of people wedged between all the east and west snacks and the register. Nobody knows who's in each other's line. What a terrible idea. Not everybody do the scan to pay. I used to, until some kind of way I got double charged at Sam's Club. I decided not to do the scan to pay anymore. But anyway, management at Sam's Club, Douglasville, Georgia, probably everywhere else, turn your stuff back north and south, okay? Can y'all do that for us so we can line up behind each other and not be just all bunched up? So imagine you bunched up, all these 50 people bunched up behind the registers, wedged between the back of the register and the snacks going the opposite direction. And everybody's like, well, I was next. See, that's not going to work. It was a madhouse in there. I mean, I waited patiently, of course, but I'm just saying, I know y'all can say, well, maybe you got to go back to scan and pay. Maybe I should, but I think y'all got to think about something. The more we start relying on scan and pay and auto pay, it's putting people out of work. That's one thing. But that place was a madhouse. You think tomorrow was a holiday. And if it is a holiday, I didn't get the memorandum. So somebody please let me know if tomorrow is a holiday. And Teen Sammy, my favorite what? Can y'all help us? The conversations go better when you finish a sentence. So anyway, enough about Sam's Club. I had a great day today. I enjoyed my time out yesterday when I went to the volleyball tournament. I was an invited guest by way of the referee and watched some pretty intense volleyball matches. And there's this one school, I'm gonna have to ask him who these people were. There was this one school, they only had 6 players. They didn't have a bench. As great as these young adults, these individuals played without relief, without anybody coming in off to relieve them off the bench, watching them advance to the 3rd round. And then not only did they not have enough players to relieve them, come to find out they drove 2 hours and 45 minutes to get to the tournament. So when they got eliminated, they paused and gave them a great speech and thanked them for making it to 3rd place so they can get on the road and head back home, because they had a 2 hour and 45 minute ride back home. They drove 2 hours and 45 minutes to play in a volleyball tournament. And they were all pretty averagely sized, but some of these other ones was gargantuan, and they was eliminating these girls, and they did a great job. And I told my friend, I was like, dang man, you've been reffing for a while. He had it down pat. He had it down pat, and I was asking him about how he got introduced to that, and now he's gonna start refereeing basketball as well. But just to go and watch and see all of the competition between these individual groups, and to have 6 players that drove 2 hours and 45 minutes without relief, without anybody subbing in and out, to do that good and eliminate people that had a full flock of a bench. And I think what it was, they got tired. That's what it was. They got a little bit tired. And I think the coach on the opposing team realized that and kind of reversed the strategy. Instead of trying to hurry up and eliminate them, they started keeping it playing air ball. So they had to charge the ball, essentially wearing those young ladies out. But they did a great job. I would definitely go. I had never been to a tournament like that, and to see my buddy sit there and refereeing it, and we're doing a great job. I definitely would catch that again. And Team Sammy, what is SAB? What's that? Come on, man, you gotta do better. Let me not just pay you no attention. How about that? Because I can't. I'm not talking about this individual. I can't do ignorant. I just can't. I like straightforward conversations. If I gotta keep asking you, say what is this, what is that, I'm just gonna leave you alone. We have to do better overall. But anyway, like I said, if you plan on going to Sam's Club in Douglasville, Georgia, y'all don't go right now. That place is a madhouse. There is no line for them. Oh, you can go in there and walk all day and get what you need. And if you're gonna go today, and if you don't have your self-checkout or scan to pay, go ahead and do it, because there is absolutely no formation at the checkout. Trust me when I tell y'all that. It's not. So I'm still getting familiar with my little DJI Action 5 camera. I had it out today messing around with it. And I did some test videos, which I did them not to air them. But I'm trying to get used to the new gimbal that I bought and all these other things, playing around with it, and it's gonna be all right. I like what the features they have. I could have got something else and bought something a little cheaper, and I did that with a tripod that was very weak. So I've learned my lesson from doing that. It's gonna be a good Sunday afternoon. I'm not watching football. Oh, by the way, so I went to meet up with a buddy of mine today to go watch. And look, I'm Jody. Now, y'all already know I told y'all how Jody don't watch football. So I'm okay, I'll come. Instead of going to one of our usual clean places, last minute he said he want to go to place X. And I walked up in there. Let me tell y'all something. For me to get there at 1:02 in the afternoon, that place shouldn't have been that nasty. And so instead of the one bartender they had, instead of coming in front of me and talking to me, she's standing like 3 people down trying to yell diagonally at me, what would I have? And I was like, do you have any Kettle One? And she said something, but I didn't hear what she said. And I'm still looking at the nasty bar, and I told my buddy, I said, man, this ain't gonna work for me. I said, why she all the way down there screaming at me? I don't understand what she said, first of all. So after about 15 minutes, she finally made her way over there. She said, no, all we have is Absolute. And I said, okay. Anytime you go to a hood bar and all they have is Absolute, they're gonna double charge you for it. I already knew it was coming. So that upcharge on that cheap vodka means that's your tip in that glass. She didn't even know how to make a vodka and cranberry. She didn't. There's a way you pour. And And so my buddy like, oh man, they make strong drinks. I say, no, they don't give you that illusion that this drink is strong. That's why she put the juice at the bottom and the vodka at the top. Because most people gonna sip from the top. I said, that's the upside. It for an upside down, unstirred drink. I'm like, what is this? So like, man, let's just go outside. Okay, we go outside. It's a smoke fest. It's nasty. It's and I know good and well this place probably ain't been clean since last Sunday. I'm like, dude, I can't do this, man. This I can't do it. Y'all know what? I can't do nasty. I just can't do nasty. I can't spend my money and literally feel like I ordered a sandwich, but can you drop it on the floor first? So it is what it is. Y'all know it is what it is. And I can get on here and complain about several things, but I don't like complaining. I'm just talking about what I talk about. Like I say, I hardly do Facebook Live or YouTube Live or anybody live. I just say what I say and I be done with it. That's pretty much it. Now I have the task of unloading all this stuff from my Sam's Club haul. Been slipping the last month, y'all. I was completely out of trash bags. I've been slipping. I had to do better. All work. That's all it is. But I like what I do. I like getting that little extra, a little bit. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I need to stay focused though because it's too close to the Christmas holidays, and I need to get ahead of the game so I don't be spending my weekends closer towards the holidays trying to play catch up. I'm not doing it. I'm really not. And I am looking forward to my very first cruise that's coming up in December. Where? I don't know yet. I'm going to play it safe and I'm going to wait it out and book the best in it cruise I can book. That's going to be the neighborhood 4 to 6 days. So that's my plan for December, my first cruise. And I've mentioned it to a couple of people, and of course they're like, "Man, I should go with you. I can show you. I'm gonna show you what I do when I go." See, I'm not looking for a tour guide. I want to find my own way. And by me telling you I'm finally getting ready to go on my first cruise, it's not an invitation for anybody. By no means. I had no intentions on inviting anybody. This was going to be something I want to do. Now, if a buddy decide they want to go and they go ahead. But I told one buddy, I said, but that's up to you. But for the moment I hit that ship and put my bags down, you probably won't see me until we dock somewhere. So I want to be solo. And what I found out about the cruises, because like I said, I've never been on one, it is cheaper for two people. It's almost at the point where if I invited somebody to go and it's cheaper for two people to go, if they pay for the gas going down there and back, I might just go ahead and take care of the cruise. But I'm not going to be glued with you the whole time. I want to have my own space. I've gotten to the point where I take people in little small doses. I can't do long term now. I've learned so much over the past 25 years of being in different relationships, and I can't fault nobody else. I just realized I wasn't cut out for long-term relationships. Whether I left, they left, we fought, whatever happened, it happened. But I can't do that no more. And I appreciate the fact that people hit me up and they try to introduce me to people. I said, yeah, I'll come meet her, but just so they know, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm good all day. We can meet for lunch. We can meet for dinner. But I'm not going to waste anybody's time right now when I have no intentions on spending 4+ days a week with anybody. And what the beauty of all this is, I'm not lonely. I prefer to be alone. I have found out that I have recouped so much in the last 2.5, 3 years that I lost. And it's amazing how things come back double. And life is good that way. I'm happy. I'm happy with me. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I need to get off of here. I've had enough of this right now.